But it's a real pleasure to be here. One, because I'm hoping I can tell you a little bit about things that can help you as individuals, as business leaders in your own right. Two, something that potentially help the leadership in your firms invest in. And we've already mentioned today developing people's skills and capabilities being top of your agenda. And thirdly, and I think this is probably the most interesting, is how you can help your clients improve their performance and their loyalty and investment in their firms. So just to kind of recap really quickly context, because we're still relatively new, I work for an organisation called Need Business. We are an independent charity that is supported by government, but which really has the business community at the heart of our work. We are by business for business, and everything that we do and produce for small business owners is really driven from knowledge from expert business leaders already working out in the field. And our mission is really to inspire and support small and medium business owners and managers like yourselves and the ones that you work with day in and day out to improve your performance and your productivity. So we're not asking anyone to kind of grow exponentially. We're just asking everyone to make what Richard talked about earlier on, small improvements to improve the way that they run their firms, because those small changes can really add up to big, significant ones. And Andrew also talked to that earlier. I thought I'd share with you just a stat from the business support survey that we very recently ran at the end of the last year. It's a survey that we've run with 1,500 small and medium-sized firms from all sectors and based all over the country. And what you won't be surprised to hear, but is kind of reassuring, and I guess is one of the reasons why I'm here talking to you today, is that accountants are the number one place where owners of businesses, smaller businesses, go for strategic advice. And when I'm talking about strategic advice, I'm talking about advice on financing and advice on how to grow and make their businesses more profitable. And you'll also find on the camp of people that they go to looking for that strategic advice, lawyers and other professional services that these firms turn to. And what we've seen during COVID is that business leaders have turned more and more for seeking support and seeking advice to help them navigate these tumultuous times. And whether they're in a strong position or a poor position, they've needed that help on how to do that. So I thought that would be quite an interesting stat to share with you, that's kind of still standing strong, and something which just demonstrates how important it is that you are equipped with the best information in order to help these firms navigate to the support that they need. So at Need Business, we're focused on two main areas, and the one that I'm going to focus on today is really about investing in increasing leadership and management capabilities. And I think that's why Richard referred to us as a learning element of what we're talking about today. And there are a few things that I wanted to tell you about, programs that we run that are available up and down the country that may be of interest to you, may be of interest to people in your firms, or may be interested to your clients, and you may want to tell them about them. And these are things that you may want to participate in from something that you benefit from, or it may be something that you actually want to give back into. And we've seen that during the pandemic, that professionals have really wanted to give their expertise and help SMEs stage a fight back against the virus. Also, with Brexit now fully in action, how do they navigate that as well? So one, we have a mentoring program. This is where we match leaders from small to medium businesses with experienced business leaders for some of the biggest firms in the country. So the likes of GSK, BAE Systems, McKinsey, these are all people who are giving up their time and their expertise and want to support these business leaders. And I'm sure there are many of you on this that have had a mentor and have really benefited from it. And I just want to read you today, because I wish I could have brought some of the smaller business owners that I work with today along with me. But I have a quote from one lady called Liz Smith, who said, after her relationship, which was a 12-month relationship. She said it was a massive positive, and they had their best year for over a decade after having a mentor. And they achieved last year's turnover in 11 months and have made a profit for that year. So that just shows what support, confidence, and having an external sounding board can really give a firm. So we have two types of programs within mentoring. We have a 12-month program where you get specially matched with a mentor. You meet with that mentor roughly every month. Now in a way it's easier. It happens online, so you don't need to move anywhere. And that person is really a sounding board for that business leader. So that might be something that you want to participate in, as in you might want to mentor yourself, or you actually might want to be a mentor. And the great thing about that is that it's a great way to develop your own leadership skills and also learn about different small business owners and how they run their businesses. The second thing that we spun up during COVID is a rapid response mentoring program. So this is kind of a shorter, sharper program. It's 3 months long because we know that there are businesses that need help right now on specific problems. And again, people here are looking for real expertise. So if you have time and expertise that you think you can enter this program, it's another great program that is really interesting. And we're currently running a program in collaboration with NatWest, where we're focusing on female entrepreneurs. Again, if you're interested in that, it's a fantastic program. The next program that I wanted to tell you about, which is probably one that is very close to my heart because I started it at Be The Business, but also I participate in one of them, is our advisory boards. You will know as well as I do that many small business owners do not have boards in their firms and could really benefit from getting external advice. And so what we thought is, well, what if we could set up advisory boards, which are not official, but they basically act as a group of supportive leaders. So they're made up of 5 experienced business leaders that work with a small business owner for a period of a year. They meet once a quarter, and again, they act as a sounding board. So it's almost mentoring on supercharge. You get 4 people or 5 people in the room at the same time, but they work with you over a course of a year. And Richard mentioned this firm before. They're called Dunster's Farm. They're a food wholesaler, and they provide food into largely schools, but now they have a consumer business as well as a result of COVID. And I've had the pleasure of working with them over the last year, and it's been tremendous to see them grow as a business. They're a family business now run by a brother and sister, and to see them grow, look at how they might adopt technology, what questions they should be asking themselves, and now through the pandemic, how they've redesigned and restructured their team to make sure they can support the 2 revenue streams they have, B2B and B2C. And it's been a great experience for them and for the people sitting on the board to get to know that business. So we're always looking for advisors who are keen to join those boards. It's a great way to build your network, but we're also looking for firms who want to take advantage of this unique opportunity. So again, if you want to send any of your clients our way, it's free, and it's a great opportunity. And the last program I want to mention is Productivity Through People. It's a 10-month executive educational program run out of universities across the UK. We're currently live in 4 universities: Bath, Strathclyde, Lancaster and Aston. And it has a real mixture of the best kind of academia, the best of peer learning, and then we've brought in through some of our corporate partners site visits and kind of expertise that they can share back into the group. So that's a 10-month program, as I said. These cohorts are kicking all the time, and it's a great opportunity to develop leadership skills and really think about how you can drive productivity through your teams. We've talked about people a lot. People are critical. So